get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just a fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
All right, it's me. Everybody can see it. Just to be able to chat, you have to be a subscriber for at least 2 hours. Try to weed out the, Nicolinas of the world. Hey, Dark to Light. Yeah, I mean, this ain't gonna be. I mean, this is basically calling out an idiot for being an idiot. It ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, he got a tiny little channel. Hey, Leslie. This dude got a tiny little channel. He been trying to be significant, and he just ain't. And but I hear him over here barking and growling, and so let's talk about it a little bit. So let's talk about it.
Oh yeah, my mama's guide to me that I'm doing everything the right way. As long as I get away from having down the damn streets like I've been down.
Mr. Griff.
That woman ain't never been down the street to me, and Hannah's been down, or my wife's been down, or you've been down, or Bob's been down. She don't have a clue what the hell's going on.
Yeah, Faith over here.
She's entitled, and she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. She ain't nothing but a bag of marble. I'm sick of all of them. I know. Hannah and every damn one of them are damn fake ass joke. And I'm gonna tell you what I've seen this week. But other than that shit, what I've seen this week was I've seen Jamie, a man step up and admit he was wrong. He admitted his wrongs, and he even went out there and confronted the people that he done wrong, and he apologized. You got to give that man effort. You got to give him a damn chance. Yep. He's done more than the rest of these people have ever tried doing their damn lives.
All right.
And he saw people.
All right, Griff. Yep. Jamie, he did apologize. He apologized to a lot of people. And I believe I know I gave him credit for it. A lot of people gave him credit for it. Hey, kudos. I'm glad to see it, Jamie. I'm glad. For whatever the reason was, I'm glad. I'm glad that you decided to, like Griff said, step up and apologize. Okay? That's not my issue here. Griff's the issue.
Congregating together, us. He saw us out there trying to help. My wife texted me at work. I had no idea what was going on in that chat. She texted me at work and tried to get me to reach out to Jimbo and Ernie. Neither freaking one of them answered my damn phone call.
All right. He said he reached out to Jimbo and Ernie, and neither one of them answered his damn phone call. Griff, show me where you called. Prove it. You're lying. You did not call me. Absolutely. No, apologizing's right. That's good. Yeah, Luna Wolf. That's good. I'm very happy that Jamie apologized. That's not the issue. Griff, You said that your wife saw something on YouTube. Don't know what it was. You didn't say. But you reached out to Jimbo and Ernie, and neither damn one of them answered your phone call. Show me where you called my phone. Prove it. You want to scream and yell? Prove it. You're a liar. You're a liar. Truth teller, ain't nobody going to get hurt out of this situation. Trust me. Now, the stuff that Nicolina's doing, yeah, somebody's going to end up getting hurt. With her, trying to go real life on people. Now, this stuff here with Griff, I'm just calling out his idiocy. He's yelling and screaming on Voices is the Shit channel, saying that he called me and I wouldn't answer the phone. Prove it. Show me where you called. If you don't have it on your recent calls, go get the phone records and show me. Show me where you called and I didn't answer the phone.
I want to answer whenever they say that we want to look on chat, because of course he wants to wait till 75 people to his damn chat, or 100, or he wants to go in and talk.
Hey, Liberator.
I'm just telling you the truth. I don't give a damn if piss anybody off or not. But he wants to wait till 75 people to 100 people gets to the chat, or he wants to speak. Like he's waiting on something. Like he's got to wait for somebody to put a cape on his ass. Like he's dead.
All right, he's talking about Ernie now. Now, I don't speak for Ernie, but I have never, I rarely see Ernie go into a live stream and speak right away. He's not waiting on 75 to 100 people in his chat. Ernie can turn on his live stream and have 75 to 100 people in his chat in 30 seconds. So you're full of it, Griff.
Elvis or something. The bottom line is that the former need help. And he didn't want to come on and say, well, I don't know about it. You could have said that to begin with instead of wait for 75 people to get in that chat or you want to speak up. But thank God that woman, I've seen her yesterday in Bam's chat. I've seen her in there. And my hair stood up in my neck when I seen her come in that chat. I was so grateful. You got to deal with the good with the bad, folks.
Yep.
And when this shit going on right now, look, I'm telling you right now, I seen this shit coming. I knew it was going to happen. They were going to attack Jamie left and right. Both the good and the bad. They're all going to go try to clown around it. Bunch of clout chasing people.
All right. Is Jamie being attacked? Yes, he is. Rap, Nicolina, and those people are attacking Jamie. He said the good and the bad. No, Griff. Not the good. Jamie was welcomed into my chat. I saw him in Ernie's chat. I've seen Jamie in other chats where he's been welcomed. Griff, you're a liar.
I got 200 damn farmers. I don't give a shit about cloud chasing. Screw these damn people. Jamie's a better person than they are. Bottom line. He might have made mistakes. Hell, I've been accused of bigger shit than what the hell he's done. I've been accused of taking advantage of cancer people. These fake ass people lie.
Exactly.
That's how these people want to do people, man.
That's it.
For the record, Jamie is not saying this. This is Griff. And Griff, there's a lot of stuff that can be told about Griff that hasn't been told about him. I won't use the word scam, but him being a creator, sending messages to people, telling them he ain't got nowhere to sleep. People he's been talking about. Please send me some money. I need a room for the night. I ain't got nowhere to sleep. I ain't got nowhere for me and my wife to sleep. Would you please send me some money? You denying that, Griff? I can show the screenshot.
See good, you want to try to be righteous. You ain't got to be righteous. You got to try to be good. Righteous is overrated. Well, you're never going to be righteous. But just try to change your ways.
That is it right there.
Oh, it's me. I haven't missed a call from Griff. I've got his phone number programmed into my phone, I have not missed a call from Griff. Period.
Yep.
Every one of Pam's trust subs went into Ernie's chat trying to get his freaking attention. And it took every one of them before he opened his freaking mouth and even acknowledged the fact that somebody needed help. I'm sorry. Y'all.
Now listen, you can say what you want about Ernie. And I don't know the situation he's talking about. But I will tell you that I've seen Ernie help many people on YouTube. And just like Lisa says, maybe he didn't send it himself, but he does help people. And he has told people to help send money and do this for, and he's been scammed. People take advantage of it. Maybe when Tennessee girl was sick. I don't know. Is that the one who didn't want to give out her information? I think that's who they're talking about.
Well, he won't to. If it pisses any of them Ernest fans off or Jimbo fans, but let me tell you something. Tonight, I've seen the light. I've already seen what's going to happen. I've seen it before. When I called this shit before, when Jimbo comes in the chat, want to get on my damn panel because I was calling him out for the WWE bullshit. And all of a sudden,
no, Griff, I went in your chat and wanted to get on your panel to confront you, man to man, because you were making accusations about me and Shelby Shell. Don't get it twisted, homeboy. Don't get it twisted and say it was WWE bullshit. You were running that mouth about me, big boy. That's why I came to your channel and wanted to come up on your panel and confront you. And you were a coward and you wouldn't let me up. So I left you chat, coward.
tonight, whenever Kemper comes rolling up in there, hell the liking, comes rolling up in the damn screen, talking all this shit, because James in chat, trying to apologize for what he's done. And he doesn't get the money back, all this shit, but what he done, all this shit right here, he's all in there clout chasing, just like Genevieve. I called him out. He said, oh, you didn't see me doing Jimbo's panel not full ass when I apologized. Well, this fucker didn't apologize to me for calling me a goddamn scammer that I scammed one of Ernie's victims. A low-life piece of shit. My friends, I'm sorry.
Griff, you didn't scam one of Ernie's victims. Okay? That's not what happened. One of Ernie's victim reached out to you. And what did you do, Griff? You asked that victim to get you a hotel room for the night. Now, you didn't scam them, but you damn sure asked them for money, right? Let's don't get it twisted, homeboy.
He's out there cloud chasing on Jamie. Jamie don't deserve that shit. But Jamie.
And listen, to say Kemper is clout chasing on Jamie, Kemper, if you're listening or if you hear this, I hope you don't get mad at me for saying this. Jamie did apologize. Yes, he did. It took a big man to do that. And I apologized back to Jamie for what I said to him. But 2-3 weeks ago, not on YouTube. Actually, it was about 3 weeks ago. Not on YouTube. It's not been told to anybody. Nobody knows it. It's not clout chasing, homie. Kemper didn't offer to send me money. Kemper cash apped me $100 and said, thank you. I'm not trolling. Thank you for helping me when I needed help. And I'm sorry for how things went down. Is that clout chasing? Is that clout chasing? You hate Kemper for some reason, but you got it all mixed up, big boy. Kemper sent me $100 before apologizing and said, thank you for helping me when I needed help. Now I'm going to help you. And I hope you accept my apology. Now, whatever you got going on with Kemper, you need to get it worked out with Kemper. You don't need to be dragging my name into stuff. You came into my channel tonight, and when Kemper was on there, he posted something. You attacked Kemper. Go back and watch it. You went at him, not vice versa. Then he responded. And you were warned. Stop. Then you got timed out.
Season. Whenever they blocked me out of James' chat, whatever mod it was that blocked me out of James' chat, let me tell y'all something. I still was able to get in touch with James. And if you watch the freaking video closely enough, you'll see that he's talking to me and he acknowledges what's going on, idiots. Keep trying to play games. And that was shortly. What got me, though, when I got blocked out of there, was just after Jimbo popped in there. Oh, me and Kemper didn't break on ball terms. Well, what the hell happened to the conversation me and you had, Jimbo, when you called Kemper out for being a clout chaser, quote unquote?
I never use the word clout chaser. I'm quoting you when I say that, clout chasing BS. So I never called him a clout chaser, period. Now, did I have some choice words for him? Hell yes, I did. Now, did I say that me and Kemper didn't end on bad terms? No, I didn't say that. Go back and watch again. What did I say? What did I say? You said something about Kemper and said, oh, when you got left, I just got a message, Griff, from the mod that blocked you out of Jamie's chat, said you're an idiot. Anyway, when you said something about Kemper and me kicking him to the curb, all I said was, I didn't kick Kemper to the curb. I didn't. Kemper left. Kemper and all the mods left the stand. I didn't kick nobody to the curb. So that, and this imaginary conversation me and you had, you ain't never come at me with decency in your voice. When I was over there doing a fundraiser for my basketball team to go to Virginia Beach in nationals, all day coaching, all day long with my kids, and you're messaging me about Ernie Shell. You're wanting to cry bag and whine bag about Ernie, and I told you that. Let me read it. I'll read it. Let's just read what I said to you, big boy. Okay, here you go, Griff. Is this entertaining, Jimbo? When is this going to end? So what did I say to you? F you, boy. When are you going to stop? How about that? I don't want to hear from a fake-ass liar like you again. Obviously, you're watching, so tell me, F-Wad, is it entertaining? Log off. If people aren't watching, he won't go live. Believe that now, asshat. That's what I said to you, Griff. That was our conversation, Griff. You pretending like we had this big conversation where me and you were talking all civil. And you said just what I thought, you low-life sack of shit, crisis acting POS. And I said, crisis acting, keep begging for money because you won't support your family, you low-life POS. Now F off, MFer, you're blocked. Right? on Saturday, June the 4th, 11 a.m. Look at this long message he sent me. Look at that big long message, all about Ernie. Big long message, all about Ernie right here. It's all the way down the page. And I said, I didn't even read it. I still haven't read it. I said, I'll read your message later. I'm coaching my kids today. But I know you went after a trafficking victim. I have seen it. It's disgusting. She's a female that has been through hell. So what if she comes at you? Block her and ignore. Right, Griff? Right, Griff? You such a big, tough man. Talking all this trash about women. Like, a trafficking victim. And you know what? From what I understand, that same woman has been talking trash about me. Do you see me talking about her, bro? She's been through hell in her life. You need to leave her alone. So what if she's clout chasing? So what if she's on YouTube and you don't like it? Log off, dude. Walk away. If you don't like what's going on with Ernie Shell, log off, dude. Walk away. Why all of a sudden are you coming back in my chat? You ain't welcome here. I blocked you from text messaging me. Walk away. You're not welcome here, dude. I try to be friendly to you. I try to be friendly because Ernie was being friendly to you. You won't let it happen. You got to go on other channels and start running that mouth. Anybody that'll let you talk, you're going to get on there and scream into that microphone like you're something. How many subscribers you got now, Griff? I remember when I first started on YouTube, somebody check for me. I don't even know the name of his channel anymore. He's changed it 100 times. When I first started on YouTube, you had 2,000 subscribers. And I thought, man, this channel's huge. What did I know, right? My channel's tiny right now. And I've got 6,000 subscribers, 6,300 subscribers, and I feel like it's tiny. It's a close-knit family with 6,300 subscribers. What do you got now? After all this time, after all this trouble, all this clout chasing, what do you got, Griff? Anybody looking at that for me? Do y'all know how many times people have come in chat too and fake told us people were hurt? Right. And I don't know the situation. Like I said, I didn't see it. I didn't see the live stream. I don't know what's going on. But no caller ID. Hello. You're not going to talk? Can't hear you. Yeah, this is him. I'm pretty good. Why'd you block your number? You afraid of a pedo? Yeah, I know you're scared. That's why you blocked your number. Yeah. You got my number. You blocked yours. That means you're a coward. You're a coward. You're a coward. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What's your name? 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 Coward? Yeah, it is. Okay. I want you to be somebody who's real because you're a fake. Calling from a fake number. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Who are you? No more? You ain't gonna talk no more, big guy?
Yeah.
Well, who are you? Why are you afraid of me?
Afraid?
You're afraid of me, yeah. Look, no caller ID. You're afraid.
Yeah, I'm afraid because I've got kids.
Yeah, you're afraid.
I want you to be around my kids.
You're afraid.
That's the reason my boy don't play basketball for a fat boy.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. That's the reason you're not coaching.
That's the reason why I'm not coaching?
We know what.
You know what?
Have you ever married an adult?
Yes, I have.
Well, really?
Have you?
No, I mean a legal adult.
Yeah, have you?
Like over the age of 18?
Yeah, have you?
No.
You ain't?
I've never been married in my life.
Oh, but you got kids. So that means you
Right.
just screw
And I
around
still
and
take care of them.
that means you just screw around and have kids out of wedlock, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're a real good guy.
What's that got to do with it?
What's that got to do with it? Why didn't you marry her? She wasn't good
I've
enough?
never diddled with a kid.
She wasn't good
12 years
enough?
old.
She's sloppy?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You calling me at 2 a.m. from a block number saying your kid don't play for me no more. You ain't never had a kid play for me. I'd recognize the voice. I know all my kids' parents. You're a troll. You're a wuss. You're a coward.
And a wuss.
And a coward.
You can tell when somebody reaches their intellectual limit.
Intellectual.
Because
Can you spell
I don't
intellectual?
understand that.
Can you spell intellectual?
Intellectual?
That's what you
What's
just said.
intellectual?
That ain't what you
Like
just said.
electricity?
That ain't what you just said. That ain't what you just said. You talking to your mama? You talking to mommy now? Tell her I said, hey.
You know what?
Yeah, he said, what's your kid's number?
Yeah, my name's Casey.
Casey what?
Oxidine.
Yeah, it is.
You know me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I do. Actually, I do know Casey Oxendine, and you ain't him. He ain't a coward.
You remember I bought your organization because we wanted the heavyweights, and lo and behold, there ain't no fucking heavyweights except for fat fucks like you.
You bought my organization?
Yes, we did.
We did?
You know we bought Warrior.
Who did?
Come on, Jimbo.
Who wrote me the check?
Don't be stupid.
Who wrote me the check?
Come on.
Who wrote me the check?
Huh?
Huh? Don't think about it. Who wrote me the check? You bought it. Who wrote me the check?
Come on, Jimbo.
Come on, Jimbo. Who wrote me the check?
Showcase bought that.
Who did?
Just for the heavyweights, and you don't
Who
have
did?
fucking heavyweights. You're fucking losers.
Who did?
Showcase.
Who showcase? What are you talking
Showcase
about?
MMA. That's the one that bought your business. Fucker.
No, it ain't.
You know that.
No, it ain't.
Come on, dude.
No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
Way wrong. Way wrong. Listen at him.
It's all fucked up.
I mean, it's all over Facebook. You say you should know who bought it. You're saying Showcase MMA, but it ain't. You don't know shit. You can't even keep a lie straight. Now, oh yeah, he's moving quick. How old are your kids, boy? How old are your kids, boy? Do you raise those kids to be as stupid as you?
I do raise the kids.
You do raise them? Where are they? Where are they? You do what now?
You don't mess with the little kid.
You don't.
To leave them out of it. But
Is that right? Is that right?
Every story
You sound like a
have
little
has
kid to me.
do with a little kid, Jimbo. Something's wrong with that.
Every story I have has something to do with a little kid?
Does it not?
No.
Tell
It
us
don't.
a story that don't have nothing to do with a little kid.
Tell you a story don't have anything to do with a little kid. Involving me?
Yeah.
Okay, I was a pro wrestler for 13 years. I have a college degree. I have a college degree. What do you have? Do you have a college degree? Can you spell college degree? Is that all you got? Is that all you got? You can't even say wrestler. You say wrestler. You must be a redneck. Oh yeah, well, why don't you show up and show me how fake it is?
Come on, man. If you're gonna be a wrestler,
Why don't you show up and show me how fake it is?
You would work out.
I'm 49 years old.
Get away from the fucking table, son.
I'm 49 years old, son.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, but I'm not a bitch calling from a block number. You are.
Oh, now Jim.
Oh, now Casey, you gonna be a little bitch calling from a block number? Go tell your mommy I said I'll see her tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye,
Okay.
bitch.
All right.
Yeah, I hung up. There, and watch, they'll call back. Watch. It won't take them less than a minute. So they went on my Facebook and they tried to connect the dots, but they didn't connect them right. They don't know nothing. And it's obviously somebody like a 19, 20-year-old kid that obviously don't have kids old enough to play basketball. Not unless he was, getting busy when he was 10 or 11, which, let's be honest, from the sounds of it, yeah. No, I didn't know who that was. It was a coward from block number. But anyway, back to Griff. You didn't call me. Quit saying you did. And what were you calling me for, Griff? You saw some lady in distress on YouTube on Ernie's channel, and you were calling me, right? Why? I obviously didn't see it. I obviously wasn't in the chat. Why were you calling me? I know why. It's because let me look it up. Let me look it up. Let's see what. Boy, it's been a while back, ain't it, when you borrowed money for your hotel room? I sent you a book that you didn't have the money to pay for, and the hotel you were at kicked you out. Don't worry, I've been evicted too. So the book got returned back. I guess you wanted me to drive it all the way down there and hand it off. Let's see. Oh, wow. These over a year ago, these are. Oh, these are all voice recordings Griff sent. Oh. Looks like it was back in May. No, April. Why were you asking me where Shelby, North Carolina is? Oh, said it was close to somebody you know, and you was going to try to come by and say hi. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on, buddy? No, Brandon. You missed that phone call just now. Somebody called me and pretended to be Casey Oxendine. Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Jimbo, this is Griff. Buddy, I hate asking you, I'm in a 9-line freaking bind right now. This ain't no joke, this ain't no scam, this ain't no bullshit, but I just spent the last 2 nights out in the cold. Now I've got $20 in my fucking name, pardon my French, and I done talked to this woman over here at this motel that we over here beside. They say I can get another room for $40 more. If I had $40 more freaking dollars, I can get out of this goddamn cold. Just trying to get by, man. I hate asking anybody for a damn thing, but I'm stuck. I don't know what else to do. Tired of goddamn doing things, supposed to be doing the right damn thing. Can't do a damn thing without somebody accusing me of doing this and that. Just fed up with it. But I need some help. If you can, help me. Let me know. My damn. My Cash App is fucking $ capital G, Griff Dad 73 with a capital G. And my PayPal is down at Griff with a capital G, 90550.
So he didn't care to ask me for money.
If you can, let me know something. If you can't, I understand. I ain't got nowhere else to go. I got to do something. I can't keep goddamn doing this right here. My wife don't deserve this.
My wife don't deserve this, he said. But then, now that he's got him a little bit of, somebody helped him out and hooked him up with a little trailer, fuck you, Jimbo, right? Is that right, Griff? That's what you said tonight, right? On that Voices with the Shit. What'd I do to you, Griff? What'd I ever do to you? Saying I sent you some money when you was in need, when you were out in the cold. When you were out in the cold and your wife was freezing out in the cold in the rain. You didn't have nowhere to go, you said. But you took that $40, didn't you? You took that $40, didn't you, Griff? But now, it ain't like that now, is it, right? Now that you might be a little on your feet now. Now you're going to bounce around from channel to channel saying that I'm clout chasing. Did anybody ever see how many subs this dude has? Do I have to go look it up? Did y'all look it up? Yes, Luna Wolf, I just now noticed. You can ask me a question. Yes. While you load up that question, I'm going to look and see how many subscribers Mr. Griff has. This guy that ain't clout chasing. I want to say that he ain't got very many more subscribers than he had when I came to YouTube 7-8 months ago. Dude, what is the name of your channel anymore? I know he said that he's been hacked and his bank account was emptied out and all that other stuff. But everybody else is a scammer. 8 months ago, Griff, let's see.
It's start your business time. Real estate is booming.
No, that's a different one. Shoot. All right, I can't even find your channel, dude. That's how big your channel is, bro. Can't even find it. Can't even find it. What is Griff's problem with you, Jamie and Kemper? I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Luna Wolf, I don't know. Here's my opinion. I'll give you my opinion. When Kemper and I started the stand, actually before Kemper and I started the stand, we had this information and we tried to give it to Griff because we didn't do YouTube. I didn't do YouTube. I didn't even watch YouTube. I still don't watch YouTube. I tried to give him what I had so he could use it because I thought he had this massive channel with 2,000 subscribers. Anyway, is it real Griff? Let me see. Let me look it up. Probably, I think, yeah, his he's turned it into his wife's channel. Let's see. The real Griff only has 202 subscribers. His channel that was that he gave to his wife, I guess, it's got 2,800 subscribers. That ain't bad for a channel that's been around, 2-3 years. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know why he started all this mess tonight. He calls it clout chasing on everybody else's part, but what do I have to gain by clout chasing Griff or Jamie? Like, I'm glad Jamie apologized. I'm glad he's doing good. I'm glad his health's improving. I'm glad he's, speaking the way he's speaking now, as opposed to what he was doing a week ago. I'm glad to see it. I'm tickled to see it. Clout chasing? And this mess about Kemper trying to follow up on Jamie? No, dude. No. Kemper apologized to me 3 weeks ago. He just didn't do it publicly. No need. There was no need for Jamie to do it publicly. He emailed me too before he did it publicly. And I said, accepted. And I apologize to you. We emailed a couple of times back and forth, and we're good. We ain't working together. We ain't been working together. That's people dreaming up stuff. It's just, it ain't what it's supposed to be, man. Like, I don't want to be here at 2 a.m. talking about Griff. I don't want to, Griff. I've wasted more air on you than I ever wanted to. I'm proud of Jamie too, Blue on Black. Very proud. I'm glad. Yeah, Griff's got 202 subscribers himself. But, dude, I don't need you, Griff. As a matter of fact, just don't come back in my chat. I timed you out today. Next time you come back in, no matter what you say in the chat, I'm just going to block you. And we'll see. Bye-bye, Griff. I don't need it here, man. Hey, guys, tomorrow, hopefully they find this kid. Tomorrow, we're going to cover a case out of Washington. Young man, football player, went missing, and it doesn't look good. I'm going to study up on everything I can tomorrow, and tomorrow night, 9:05, that's what we're going to talk about. To hell with Griff, to hell with Nicolina, all this drama, they can take it and shove it up their ass. That's really the way I feel about it. Like, I've cussed more in this live stream than I do when I argue with Nicolina. Like, dude, you're not worth it. Do something with your channel that's productive. Do something with your channel that's productive. That's what I want to do. Today, I sat here and I watched as Brandon Bell did his cardio, and people were trying to do the cardio along with him. And they were chatting it up and just having a good time. Nothing negative. Nothing. Why can't you have a chat like that, man? Why do you got to come into a chat and see that Kemper's in there and say, oh, hell, Kemper's in here clout chasing. What are you doing? Why don't you just ignore it? If you see Kemper in a chat you're in, ignore it. How hard is that, man? How hard is that? You know how long I've been sitting on all that stuff with you? Like, I don't need it. I don't need to tell people that. I don't delete anything. You should know that. I'll never delete anything from anybody. But why? Why do you want to call people names and act like, clout chasing? That's your word. That's your favorite thing. Like, nobody ain't clout chasing you, man. I promise. Yeah, Brandon, it was great. Positive energy. Brandon, I mean, dude, I think he made you sweat today, Leslie. I'll tell you, you guys need to check it out. Next Thursday, 5:05 p.m. Correct me if I'm wrong. Thursday at 5:05 p.m. every Thursday, cardio with Brandon Bell, live on his channel. Mods, if you got it, throw it up in there. Throw that channel up, a link. Thursdays, 5:05, we're going to do cardio with Brandon. And it's fun. His daughter was there. She was doing cardio. The stuff she could do, she did it until she got fed up. When she got tired of it, she was like, But yeah, I agree with you, Luna Wolf. The negativity's got to stop. Like, this is true crime. And Brandon's doing, his training. He's working on his brand. And his brand is getting people fit. Look at his body. If you're a man and you don't want to have a body like that, there's something wrong with you. Dad bods are cool, but that dude's built like a brick shit house. Come here, babe.
Some girls just want some girls just want a cake.
And my wife likes my ab.
There is a thing on TikTok that says that your daddy lied to you when you told you that you was a princess, because you better look for a guy who has a cake, because they're the ones who work.
Hey, will you bring me something to drink, princess?
Yes. Do you want hot chocolate?
Ooh, let me check my sugar.
It's caramel chocolate.
Let me check my sugar. I'll tell you. Yep, I'll take some hot chocolate.
You want caramel hot chocolate? Caramel hot chocolate?
Is it good?
Yes.
Yeah, let's try it. There's Brandon's link. That's the quick link too. So you guys, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Sub to Brandon. And Thursdays, yes, it's for women. There was mostly women there today. Luna Wolf. He tells you. I think shit else. He tells you, Brandon, you want to come on and talk about it just for a minute? Talk about your training, what you do, and what you're going to do on Thursdays. Got 123 people in here if you want to spread the word a little bit. We won't keep y'all very long, but if Brandon wants to come up, I will let him talk about his system. And I'm telling you, I think he's found his niche right there. Like, I was impressed the way he kept, the energy going, and like knowing that, there's no like voice interaction, like he couldn't hear people or see people, but the things he was doing, I was impressed. Got that, he kept it moving. And he would tell the girls or the guys, whatever, if you can't do this, then do this until you can. And he would simplify it, make it easier. No shirts allowed. He would simplify it. And, his daughter, what is she, 7-year-old? She was doing it. She wasn't doing exactly what he was doing because he's highly advanced, but she was working. And I mean, yeah, it's a good program. Look, no shirt, Brandon. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, everybody? Hold on 1 second. I was cooking my dinner, my second dinner.
Are you cheating tonight? What are you doing eating this late?
I always eat this late. This is my second dinner.
Second dinner.
Yeah, this is my 7th meal today.
7th?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you guys like to eat 7 times a day and look like that?
Well, I do so much during the day that I have to eat like this, or else my body hurts. So,
Burning those calories.
huh?
Burning those calories.
Yeah, I did a lot today. I am, well, I went done shoulders, and then we did that cardio. And then when I got off the cardio with my live, I hit the bag. I jumped some more rope. I ran 2 miles. I went and played 2 hours of basketball. Then me and Sophie went and did our Dragon Ball Super opening, and then I edited it, and it'll post at 8 a.m. I got it to pre-post, like pre-timed. So,
Do you want whipped cream?
No.
But yeah, for everybody in the chat, my name is Bell. If you don't know who I am, I'm a International Sports and Science Association certified strength and conditioning trainer. I have a minor in nutrition. I'm going to be doing Fitness Thursday. So every Thursday at 5:05, I'm going to have a live where we're going to do high intensity interval training, circuit work, and every exercise can be done at home. And then when I start to do, like after about a month, I'll start to implement a few other things. But everything that I'll use when I implement like certain things like a slam ball or a battle rope, we can purchase all that at your local Walmart. All my circuit is from my jump rope to my slam ball to my battle rope to everything, like all my other stuff. My ankle weights, I purchase all that at Walmart. I don't go to no fancy website for stuff like that.
Brandon, what's your Cash App?
It's the $, Belts 2009.
Belts.
Pretty sure. Hang on 1 second. I'll check.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Because, man, I have trouble with that.
All right. So, $ Belts 2009. Listen, guys, the one thing Brandon said, and it was subconscious, but he said it at least 4 times today during his cardio session. He said, I need to get me a new yoga mat. So if you want to contribute to getting Brandon Bell a new yoga mat for Cardio Thursdays, what are we naming that, Brandon? What'd you say that was going to be called? Fitting or did he leave?
I'm back.
Oh.
I was on. I forgot on the StreamYard. I have to go to my Safari page on my phone.
Yeah.
I have to go after I checked my Cash App. I went back, but I clicked YouTube for some reason. So
I was telling them, you said at least 4 times today that you need a new yoga mat. So I got your Cash App up there. If anybody wants to help Brandon Bell get a new yoga mat.
Oh, I didn't mean
Thursdays.
I didn't mean to seem like I was asking for.
I know. I'm just teasing. But if you want to help Brandon Bell get a new yoga mat for Thursdays, what are we calling that again?
Fitness Thursday.
Fitness Thursdays, 5:05 p.m. Fitness Thursdays.
Yeah, everybody subscribe, and all the exercises, I break everything down to where if you can't do it, then I guarantee.
Very, very careful with that cup. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's a collector's item.
Oh, okay.
Don't put that cup.
So better be careful. I've been more worried about my carpet here if I spill it in the cup.
But we break everything down to where anybody who's a beginner can do it. All skill levels, all cardio levels. No matter if you haven't worked out ever, you can do this. I implement everything that I would for some of the people that, like I said, Braden Creech. When he first came to me, this kid could not even sit down in a chair. He couldn't sit in the chair and get up out of the chair. That's how heavy he was. That's how bad out of shape he was. 1 year later, he crushes the cardio. This kid jumps rope with 5-pound ankle weights on now. Okay, I don't even do that. That's a little bit hard. That's too hardcore for me. So I ain't trying to do none of that. But he works hard, and he's lost, he lost the equivalent of 63 pounds, and he works really good. He went from a 3XL shirt to he could wear a medium if he wanted to, but he's like 6'2", so he could wear a little bit of a bigger shirt. But for all, mostly.
My bad. Crap. All right, go ahead.
Mostly all the that are asking, it's mostly women that do the cardio stuff. I mean, I do work with men, but like Maddie does it when Maddie don't have to work. My daughter was there doing it. And, she does a little bit. She'll get tired and she'll quit, but she still does some of it. So that's why I decided. I was getting a lot of messages and questions from people saying, well, I don't want to go to the gym. So I was like, you know what would be a good idea? On a Thursday, my Thursday is very slow on shoulder day right now. So I was like, you know what? I'll go to the gym early and I will get my workout done. And then from 5:05 to 6 o'clock, I'll do a live stream and show people that you don't need big fancy equipment to get healthy. I mean, and like I said, in every exercise during the cardio session, those are all the exercises that I have all my clients do. I've had clients lose anywhere from 87 pounds down to 20 pounds. You know what I mean? But depending on how the amount of weight that you lose is also contributed to the nutrition that you put toward it. So you'll still lose weight just doing that. You'll lose weight. If you're going to eat pizza, if you're going to eat pizza and you do this cardio session with me, you're going to lose weight, but just the how fast you lose it is the end process there, So, but mostly like you was asked, there's like, is there women that do it? Mostly, most of it is probably about 80% women, to tell you the truth. Most guys don't really care about what their body looks like. No, it's me. We're not using weights right now. Now we can. There'll be a time when we'll have like in a few months maybe where we can implement a weighted circuit, a weighted HIIT training. But for the most, it's just there's only things that you need. You need your body, you need the ground, you need gravity, and all three things, they're right there. So the only thing you need to do is just subscribe to my link to my YouTube channel. I'll have the live stream up Thursday morning. Just join. We'll burn calories. We'll have fun doing it with a bunch of positive thinking, like-minded people. And that's like, I tell you what, I've not been doing YouTube for very long. I've only been doing YouTube for about 5 weeks. And that was the most positive stream, even though I couldn't really hear. I mean, I wasn't talking to anybody, but the chat was nice. And there wasn't a lot of people in the chat, but it doesn't have to be a lot of people in the chat. As long as I help one person, we're good. But it was so positive. There was no trolling. There was no negativity. It was amazing. And that's how it should be all the time. It's how it should be all the time, I think. So,
it was awesome, man. Like, that's what I was saying. I think you found your niche, man. Like you was killing it, dude. Like, well, I mean, that's without any actual interaction, like you were.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do every day. When I got people in there, like at one point I had like 15 clients. We'd be all over the gym. We'd just be killing it. Everybody be like working hard, sweating. Maddie'd be like, come on, with positive reinforcement saying, come on, get up. Let's do this. Let's cut this weight. Let's burn these calories. I do that on a daily basis. 4 days a week, I'm in the gym. Like lifting weights. I train MMA. When I'm in fight camp, I do 7 days a week. But, for the most part, I only work out 4 days a week. So it's very positive. Let me see this here. Brandon, what all can I do on Thursdays? And I cannot stand up long.
Jimmy's he's like 52 and he's got, he's in a wheelchair a lot of the times. Like but he wants to lose weight, get in better shape.
Yeah. So, implement, if you're in a wheelchair and you can't stand up, you can still move your arms, move your hips. So
he can stand up some, but he'll have to see it and do other things too.
You can reach. We can do this, jumping jacks, up downs. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, we can do air presses. All this stuff, get your heart rate up. You know what I mean? You could do all kinds of things. You could put your hands on the thing and just push yourself up. All that matters is that you just stay active and get your heart rate up. The activity and getting the heart rate up and getting a spike in our heart rate is what helps burn calories. We used to have there used to be a guy that I used to work with. I haven't worked with him in years though. He was in a wheelchair. And you know what we did? We run mitts. He did. He worked his arms out for a while. He was he was really heavy. And I think he lost like 50 pounds. But what we did, we run mitts, and then he would work out. We do everything that he could because he couldn't walk. But now the process will be slower because you can't walk, but it's still progress. The process. I mean, just because the process is slow doesn't mean it doesn't work. See what I'm talking about? So your process would be slower. But the one thing that you can do is just stay consistent. And as long as you stay consistent with it, the progress will come. It just takes a little bit longer. It's just based on how bad do you want it, how long are you willing to go and wait. Because to be fit is not overnight, success story. You're not like Maddie does that all the time. She'll like work out hard and then like 3 days later she'll be like, I feel like I should have a full 6-pack by now. I've been working hard. I'm like, no, honey, it doesn't. It don't quite work like that. So let me see here. Yeah, well, you could help me. Yeah, I will. You could help me do. And yeah, hey, whenever you need, hey, subscribe to my channel, and then in my link, and there's in my links, in my description of all my videos, I have my social media stuff. Message me on there. We get together. We'll put something together. So
this guy right here, Judo Tap Out, he's a black belt in judo. He's in a wheelchair. He doesn't have use. Am I correct in saying that you don't have legs, right? Judo. But his arms are massive. Like, he's does everything with his arms, but he just had some surgeries. But yeah, this guy, he'd be great to have come in there and be part,
Yeah. Hey, we could even do a collab. We could do like how I'm doing with you here. Get on there, him do his stuff in the wheelchair, me do my stuff at the gym, And yes, I do protein shakes. I protein a day because protein's low in calories and low, like the protein I use has like 1 gram of sugar. So for every 2 scoops of whey protein and I mix it with milk, 10 ounces of milk, it ends up being 60 grams of whey. I do two shakes a day, which ends up being 120 grams of protein. It helps me save on the fact that of meals. So, because protein's a lot easier. Like when I first wake up in the morning, I'm really not that hungry. I don't really, my stomach can't handle a lot of food. So what I do is I take 2 scoops of whey with 10 ounces of milk. I eat a half a cup of oatmeal, and I have like a banana and a plum. So, but it's easier on my stomach. And then it's always easier for me, instead of trying to choke down like cold chicken and rice, I usually just do a protein shake with some kind of carb, which can sometimes, like most of the time, it's like cream cheese, Philadelphia cream cheese on some whole wheat bread,
or potato.
Yeah, or you could be a baked potato. I mean, but so
with a bucket of butter on it.
Yeah, I mean, you butter. Hey, I eat butter all the time. I just add, like, dinner tonight is my second dinner tonight is a steak and with a whole sweet onion cooked up, and I cook all my shit in butter. And then I'm gonna eat this tomato here. See, I got this tomato cut up here for my antioxidants.
Somebody was asking what you had on your plate back there.
Huh?
Somebody was asking what you had on your plate.
Oh, right here. I got a steak with a whole onion. I cooked it in butter. And I got this whole tomato here I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to eat 2 pickles with it. And my first dinner was pot roast. My mom made pot roast. So,
do you clean your plate?
Huh?
Do you clean your plate?
Oh, yeah. With pot roast, always.
Judo tap out. He said he fought in Iowa and says he's 9-1. That's pretty cool.
Nice. Good deal, man. Their record's a lot better than mine.
Buddy, you're working on breaking the fight record. How many, you fought like 100 times already, haven't you?
I fought
I bet you count your amateur fights that you
24 amateur fights and 22 pro fights. So that's a lot.
That's a lot of getting hit in the head, man.
A lot. It's a lot. But I mean, I owe a lot of my brand to the MMA thing. Like, realistically, I'm not going to make $1 million doing MMA. My end goal, my retirement is to train, because I can train people up until, you know what I mean? Like, they got trainers that look really phenomenal, like in their 50s and 60s. I can do that. So yeah. I just got to get the brand going and get more people interested. It's kind of hard because where I live in Harlan and not a lot of people are interested in it. If I lived in the city, if I lived in the city, I wouldn't have to worry about it. So
I would say if it's about an hour away though, in this area, you've got London, Corbin, Barberville, and Williamsburg, and all those that people could, come to if you got something centrally located. I know they got this one guy down here's got that, what is it called? That extreme workout stuff. I can't remember what they call it.
Extreme work.
Yeah, what do they call it? Thelma was in here and I asked her. She did it for a little while. It's all cardio, man. It's all jacked up. They just go hard. I can't remember the name of it, but that guy's got a place opened up, and I think that's about the only thing as far as like instructors that I know of in the area.
There's not a lot of trainers, like especially certified trainers. And like, I think that there's me and one other actual certified trainer in Harlan. So I think the other one is Joe Ball. He does his thing.
Is he a certified trainer?
He's a personal trainer, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he's certified. So he's who I figured out to get my certification from, because he was talking about he's certified through the ISSA. And I was like, what is, and then, back in 2011, I was like, what is that? And then I was planning on doing it, but then when I broke my ankle, and when I got my ankle caught in the belt when I worked underground, and it belt tore completely off, they had to do that reconstructive surgery on it, so I couldn't walk on it, and workers' comp wouldn't let me work out. So what I did was I was like, well, I can't do anything right now, so I might as well just go ahead and just get my certification, because I was planning on doing it, but then they switched us to second shift, and I stayed so tired on second shift because of everything. Like, I'd have to get up. I get off work at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Go to bed. Wake up at 12 every day. At 12 in the afternoon. Have to be at the gym at 1. Leave the gym by 3:30 to come here to get my bucket and everything ready, because I had to be at the work site. We went underground at 5 p.m. So I just stayed busy. I stayed so busy and so tired. And then when you're working second shift, you're working during the day. Well, Joe Bennett wasn't a true second shift. Like, true second shift's like 1 to 8, but he had like a split second shift because he didn't have first, second, or third. He only had the first shift, and then the first shift worked from 5:45 a.m. to 3:45 p.m. and then we worked from 5 p.m. to 3:45 to 3:45 a.m. So
you see what Leslie said about Joe Ball?
Huh?
See what Leslie said about Joe Ball?
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Leslie's from Harley, dude. She knows the area.
Yeah.
He is jacked up though, ain't he?
Met Ronda Rousey, and I got no love for Joe Ball either. I mean, he kicked me and my brother out of Core Fitness for lifting weights.
Really?
Yeah, because what happened was, look, we went through a phase there where we were deadlifting a lot, and people didn't like the fact that we deadlifted and it made noise, I guess. And I'm like, okay. So he put up this sign. Joe put up a sign saying, when you deadlift, be quiet. I deadlift like 600 pounds. Tell me 600 pounds and put it down quietly. Come on now. Really? Coming from a man that can't deadlift 300. Okay. But one day my brother got on there and cracked a joke on him on Facebook. Right. So, and Joe took personal to it and kicked us all out. So I took all my members and all my clients and I left. You know,
You guys are Brewers now? Is that where you're? Is that where?
yeah,
You...
yeah, we're at Brewers Gym. It's fantastic. Chris Brewer is such a fantastic person.
And he's getting ready to be sheriff.
Yeah, he's about to be sheriff. Good,
Right, baby.
yeah, about to be sheriff.
I love Chris. I love Chris.
Hey, I work there, and as long as we can be as loud as we want, and we can do whatever we want, and the only thing he asks is rack the weights and be courteous.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how it should be. You know, you're in a gym. You're not in a fucking library.
That's right.
Yeah, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn. Life forever ago. Seems like forever ago. Let's see here. Oh, since you fought, yeah, it goes by fast. I remember I took that break there for a while, and when I was lifting, so I was, you know, like when I first turned pro, I turned pro in 2008, and I was thinking I was gonna make all this money. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go pro. I'm gonna make all kinds of money. Nope, I was wrong. So, and then Amanda, Sophie's mother at the time, was in college getting her for a medical assistant, and then during clinicals, she couldn't work. And so what I did was I went to work underground, and until she got done with clinicals. But by the time she got done with clinicals and got her medical assistant degree and got a job at ARH, we already developed a shit ton of bills. It seems like more money to make, the more bills you take. Yeah, like right. It's craziness. Like we went from but we did go from having nothing to having all kinds. Like that's where I'm at right now. I'm at in my trailer. And in the process of moving everything from over here to the house that Maddie bought in Ross Point.
Yeah.
So next to Ross Point Elementary in Baxter. So Sophie will be transferring schools in October, because what it was is we got the house so late that I already started fight camp, and I don't want to be moving stuff and doing extra stuff when I'm tired all the time from fight camp. So I fight on the 8th, and then that'll be that week of fall break. And then since I'll have that week off, I'll go ahead and move everything. Rest of my stuff, like half of Sophie's stuff's already there, minus her TV and stuff from here. But all my stuff's still here. So
let me ask you a question.
What's
Ain't it going to be awful tough on you when Sophie goes to Ross Point and you have to drive to Black Mountain every day and get Colton and bring him to Ross Point?
Hey, it could be. It'd be like, go every day. Lord, that's a fun one. I like it. If you have a grab, get together a promo kit and brand, hopefully get. Yeah, I mean, well, I've had my brand forever. Juggernaut Training System. I've been doing it since 2017. I started out with one person. So, and then now I would have almost 20. So, but it's just a slow season right now. And like 6 of my main group end up leaving because they a lot of them graduated high school and moved, and then one joined the Army. So, but I got 2 more today, 2 more clients today.
Oh, cool.
2 more last week, and I have 3 more coming back that were they work underground, and then they were working a lot of hours. And I told them, I said, hey, you know, if you can't come, I'll hold your spot. I mean, because I understand what it's like to work them 14-hour shifts underground.
Yeah.
You know? Like you're not gonna hear no negativity from me about that.
I remember the name of that stuff they do here. That's CrossFit.
CrossFit, yeah. My coach does CrossFit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a little bit different. Like, because I do a lot of I do a power body, which is powerlifting and bodybuilding, and my coach does CrossFit. So like, it's the differences because I can't power clean what he does, but he also can't deadlift what I do. So
hey, I know I've heard it a lot, and I know a little bit, but I want you to cover it right quick before we
okay.
Removed her video at least. Oh, good for her. But I want you to talk a little bit about. I know you mentioned it today too. Is the core and how important it is. The core exercises.
Oh yeah. Okay. So what we do is all the HIIT training stuff we do. is all based around where we're working our core in some way, no matter what it is. You got to think of it like this. Your core is your structure or your base. You wouldn't build a house on sand. You would need a good foundation, and your core is that foundation. No matter what you're doing, whether you're bench pressing, whether you're squatting, whether you're deadlifting, or whether you're jumping, we're doing jumping jacks. You have to stabilize the core. If we're doing up downs, the core. So you're talking about mountain climbers, definitely the core. We work every day. Every exercise we're going to do is going to be core related. Eventually, we're going to get into doing the battle ropes, which I bought my battle rope from Walmart. The slam ball, I bought the slam ball from Walmart. So, and these are going to be these are more modern exercises right now. So like I want to get everybody acclimated into it. So what we're doing is all the beginner stuff, and I'm going to do the beginner stuff, and we can switch. Like the good thing about the beginner stuff is I could take the whole exercise from today, and I could change every exercise in that program we do today and still get just as good a sweat, because the good thing about it is that beginner stuff, all you got to do is just take normal exercises and you swap them out for another exercise. As long as we're doing it at an intense rate and keeping our heart rate up, it's all that matters. So like we could swap out, instead of doing the foot sweeps, the footsteps where we sweep our feet, we can do high knees, or we can kick our butt. You know what I mean? Instead of doing the jump overs, we can just jump up and down, up and down, up and down. You see what I'm talking? Like you could swap everything over, because all that matters, the high intensity interval training is where you're keeping the high level of intensity to keep the heart rate spiked. And what I like to do is I don't like to do any exercise longer than 60 seconds, because we want to swap it up. So no matter what we're doing, we want to change the exercise to get a different fluctuation of the heart. So that way we're continuously burning calories. And the good thing about high intensity interval training is that you burn fat from muscle. So what it is say you're doing a lot of steady state cardio and you run a lot. Your body needs fat to live. So if you do a lot of steady state, you'll actually lose muscle in that process. But if we do high intensity interval training in a circuit routine, we're only doing about 21 minutes of high intensity interval training, which is enough to keep our heart rate spiked so we can get into our glycogen levels, so that where our body's forced to use fat for energy and we preserve our lean muscle mass. Yeah. So that's how I do it, in order to make sure that I preserve what I have. So but that's also a reason why I've lost some weight, is because for this fight, I've been running a lot. So I've lost like 12 pounds of muscle. So, but
it's me wants to know how long it's good to keep your heart rate going for a workout.
What do you mean?
How long is it good to keep your heart rate going for a workout?
As long as you can keep it high. We do 60-second intervals, because even me being in great shape, 60 seconds seems to be pushing the limit. Yeah. That's why I change exercises every 60 seconds. Most of your trainers will do between 60 and 90 seconds, and before they change the exercise, because that seems like that's the sweet spot before your body gets really fatigued doing one individual exercise. That's why we go from this exercise to this exercise to this exercise. Even though it seems like you're using the same muscle groups, you are using the same muscle group, but you're doing it in a different variation. So different parts of the striations of the muscles get a break. So when we go from switching our feet, right, that's more or less on the calves and then the hip flexors. And then when we go to doing our box jumps, that's putting a lot of the force on our hamstrings and our gluteus maximus. So it's giving our calves and our hip flexors a break. Then when we go to jumping jacks, it's more of a low intensity exercise, just to give yourself a chance to just get the heart rate down a little bit, but still keep it elevated. But then we go straight into up downs, which is going to get that other spike. But then when we go to mountain climbers aren't really the high elevated exercise, but it makes your body stay real stable and you feel the burn in the legs. It's all about having a perfect medium, a feng shui between heart rate up and heart rate down. That's the reason why a lot of my clients, when they come in, we do one-on-ones, I'll have them sprint and then they jog back. And they do 11 sprints and 11 jogs. That equals 22 times, and that equals exactly 1/2 of a mile.
Yeah.
So,
Brandon?
yes, sir.
Are you gonna microwave that steak or eat it cold?
I don't like really hot food. That's what it is. But yeah, I would have had to let it set anyways. So if I had a rope, I would trip myself. But look, if you're doing jump rope, like I said, or like in the chat earlier, if we're doing jump rope and you can't jump rope, we do this. All that matters is the motion. So only thing that you're going to miss from that exercise that you would get from the jump rope is the burn in the shoulders. But we get the whole motion from the legs, from the forearms to the heart rate going up and down from this motion. But when we are swinging actual rope over is when you get the burn in the shoulders. But you can get 80% of the exercise without actually having a rope.
Hey, Selena.
Everybody that let's put it like this. I've had 56 clients. Wait, I've had 63 clients. I'm sorry, since 2017, right? And only 6 of them could jump rope when I first started. Like only 6. DeMarco Hopkins, which is a genetic specimen or freak the client that just went to play Division I football at Jacksonville State, played football his entire life, and when we first started working out with me, could not jump rope.
Really?
Yeah, David Blas. Now, David Blas played all SCKC at soccer at Harlan County. Okay, soccer, could not jump rope. Like you'd be amazed on a lot of people that can't jump rope now because they're athletes. It only took them a few weeks to learn how to do the jump rope. But like when they first started, they didn't know how to jump rope, and I was like, I mean, I've been jumping rope my entire life though. So
you jumped rope for 45 minutes about a week ago. You was on panel.
Yeah, I didn't even pay. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, dang, I've been jumping rope for a while right now.
Oh
man. Well, if anybody else thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, Luna. Hey, like I said, everybody, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, he's only 35 away. Last I checked, he's 35 away from getting his 500.
Yeah,
if you ain't subscribed, let's get over there and subscribe.
I can get the community tab. I can post pictures every day and progress stuff every day, and it might help my stuff. But yeah, like I said, if y'all have not subscribed, please subscribe. I do more than just fitness. Like I said,
I got 3 more since we started tonight. So
thank you all very much. I do fitness, and I always put tips and tricks on there in all my videos. I have covered my MMA stuff, and then once a week, me and my daughter, we post Dragon Ball Super card openings.
Brandon, here's a question for you.
Yep. What's up? Is this workout plan for all? Yes. I got a guy, Roger. He's 60. He's 57. He does it with me. Roger Burke, 57 years old and weighs about 240 pounds. He does it. Like I said, the workout is, we can adjust how you do the workout to fit everybody's individual needs. That's what's so great about everything I do. I work from the high level athlete down to the average Joe. Okay, not calling any of y'all average, but like a person that's never worked out before in their entire life to a person that's played sports their entire life. The good thing about this is you control the intensity, so you do everything based on your pace. So if you have to go super slow, then go super slow. Then over time, you pick up the pace, and then over some more time, you pick up the pace. And next thing you know, you're keeping up with me. So, because I like this, you can only go so fast. So, what we do is we break everything down to 3 stages. There's 1, 2, and 3 as a beginner, moderate, and advanced. So, everything that we do, you can alter it to fit your individual need. No matter your age, your weight, or and I'm not going to say your disability, but depending on the disability, obviously, you know. And if y'all want to, y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then my live stream's on there from today, and you all can go and check it out for yourself and see everything we did. I broke down everything. I explained how to do everything. I explained it for all skill levels on there. So, and it'll be every Thursday at 5:05. I look forward to working with. Let's see here. Yep, every Thursday at 5:05. I look forward to working with everybody. So let's get a good group. Let's keep the energy positive. You know, let's keep the intensity high, and let's just all burn calories, and let's all lift each other up, and let's just do our best. And even if you don't want to work out, and you want to come in the chat and you want to hype people up and get everybody going and just enjoy and bask in the positive energy. Come on in the chat. You don't have to work out. Come in there. Let's just enjoy the positivity for once. Because I tell you what, there's been a lot of negative stuff
around.
Oh, I've only been on YouTube for a few weeks, for about 5 or 6 weeks, and then I tell you what, it's just been so negative. And I was like, man, and I watch YouTube a lot.
I don't know if you've noticed, but Jamie has taken down his videos, the negative ones, and he publicly apologized.
I applaud Jamie. I tell you what, I noticed a lot of people are giving Jamie flack. Okay, don't give somebody flack for saying they're sorry, because that shows judge a character right there.
It does.
Judge a character. If I'm wrong, I tell you I'm wrong. I apologize for being wrong. The prideful person that is wrong and will still won't admit that they're wrong, they're prideful. And guess what? That person, that makes you a jackass.
Yep.
Because we're all human. We're all human. We all make mistakes. None of us are ever right all the time. I'm wrong all the time. I have to say I'm sorry. I got to say I'm sorry to Maddie like at least 3 or 4 times a week. It's just, I'm rough around the edges. So, sometimes I'll say something not meaning it to be rude, but then I hear how I say it, and I'm like, well, that probably sounded rude. So I got to go and be like, hey, I wasn't meaning like this, honey. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry if, we're all human. We are all human. There ain't a perfect human in the entire world. Well, at least there ain't one that's living.
Right.
So.
Well, I thought it was great. Yeah, I agree with you. I thought it was great. And he emailed me and apologized before he did it publicly. And and I said, hey, I'm sorry too, man, because I said some bad things back.
Well, that's I'm a type of person that if like when Betty said that stuff about me and she apologized, I squashed it instantly. Because I'm the type of person that you admitted that you were wrong. Who am I to be a jackass and be like, I'm not going to accept your apology? No, that makes me a child. We're all adults. We all make mistakes.
That's
so,
right.
You know what I mean? If you're going to say you're sorry and it's going to be, a legitimate, I'm sorry, not one that you're just trying to be a jackass, then I will accept it. Because I tell you what, life's too short. We're too old. I'm too old. I don't want no drama in my life. I just want positivity. Okay. Yeah. I'm a very upbeat, optimistic person. I'm always trying to look at the better side of everything. You know what I mean? I always try to look at the better side of people. Now, me looking at the better side of people has got me stabbed in the back and kicked in the ass a bunch, but that's my nature, and I'm not going to change who I am.
Me too, buddy.
Me too. I ain't let nobody change me. Now I am rough around the edges, but I'm very passionate. I'm very caring, and I'm a very forgiving person. So, I think we should all be friends.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's all be uplifting. Let's all be outgoing. Let's all be optimistic. Let's all try to help everybody. There's no need in then trying to drag everybody down. So, yeah, humility. You're right. Humility does get you. Let's put it like this. One of my coaches beat me twice. He beat me in the amateurs and he beat me in the pros.
Dustin Walden.
Yeah. And guess what? I said, hey, he's better than I am. Let me go learn from him because I'm not prideful. I mean, if you're better than me and I can learn from you, I'll go. Because at the end of the day, I'm learning from you, and I wouldn't want if I was just prideful to not try to advance in something, then it doesn't help me none. It doesn't help you none from holding grudges. Like you can hold a grudge, oh, I'm gonna hate him forever. Okay. Well, see how far that gets you. How many gray hairs are you gonna develop from living life like that? Yeah. I don't have hardly no gray hairs. That's because of how I live life. Stress free. And I tell you what, I told Jimbo a few days ago, I was like, man, I've never been so stressed since I joined fucking YouTube.
I know, man. I know.
Remember, I told Jimbo that. I was like, damn, like holy shit. Like I'm a stress-free person, and I've never been so more stressed since I from the first time that I loaded up a YouTube video, and then everybody kind of started trying to jump on and jump on this. Let's attack Brandon and this and that, and try to talk about because I'm friends with this person and friends with that person. Well, guys, you don't have to be. We don't got to be friends with the same people. You don't like who I like. Oh well, that's good for you.
Yeah.
The good thing that is that we live in America.
That's right. We don't have to like everybody else.
This ain't a communist state. You do you. Let me do me. You don't like my friend. Okay. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You don't see me. Because I go to Nicolina's chat every once in a while. I watch her. I never comment. Only time I ever only person I've ever commented on is when Jamie was talking shit about me. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I go to Raps chats every once in a while. When it pops up on recommendation, I'll be doing something, and if Jimbo's not on or I'm not doing anything, I'll click on it and I'll hear what they're saying, and I never say anything to nobody. Like even if I don't agree with what they're saying, or even if they're talking about people that I know, I never say nothing. You know why? Because it's none of my business. It is none of my business. If you're in there talking about person A or person B, it is none of my business to tell you not to talk about them. It's your freedom of speech as an American to say what the fuck you want.
That's right.
You know what? Spread your opinion. But now, when I call a line is when you drag my name into what you're saying, then I will speak up. But because even though I don't agree with what some of the stuff that they say, it's not my responsibility to correct them because they don't agree with my friends, the people that I associate with. I don't agree with what they're doing. So you know what I mean? They stay on their side of the road and I stay on my side of the road. But, I'm not going to scream across the line. That's just not me. So as long as what you're doing doesn't affect my life, I don't give a damn what you do.
Yeah.
So, you can call red purple all fucking I care. I won't correct.
Red ain't purple?
Huh?
You mean red ain't purple?
No, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what they do. As long as what they're doing does not affect my life, they can do what the fuck they want. So that's how it should be. If it's not affecting you, who the fuck cares what Joe Schmo does, or who Sally hangs out with, or who Bobby Joe's dating? No, I don't give a damn. It's just that's how it should be. So let's see. Never forget an elder told me hang out with people more educated. Well, good thing about that is everybody's more educated than me. Yeah. But I really appreciate you having me on here, Jimbo. So everybody, remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and Thursday at 5, everybody come in. Let's have some fun. Let's burn some calories, and let's just keep the positivity going. So I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a great, blessed night, okay?
Good night, Brandon. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys. Brandon Bell, Fitness Thursdays, 5:05 p.m., youtube.com/C/Almighty Bell, Mighty Bell. And go subscribe to his channel. Check him out on Thursdays especially. And if you like the Dragon Ball Z, I think it's Dragon Ball Z. He's got Dragon Ball Z opening with him and his daughter. In the morning, it's set to air at 8 a.m. So check that out. Give it a like and a share. Brandon's a good dude. You know, he speaks his mind, but he keeps it, you know, like he said, on his side of the road. You know, he don't go looking for trouble, and you got to respect that of a guy like that, because he could sure handle it if he did, you know. But anyway, I thank you all for letting me vent a little bit tonight. Griff, you're insignificant. Don't call on my name saying I'm clout chasing. I don't need to clout chase from you. It's quite the opposite. But, you know, you got my number if you want to talk like a man. If not, just like stay on your lane. Don't come in the chat no more, because you really ain't welcome. If you want to reach out on the phone like a man, that's a different story. Then we can talk. Hey, thank you all for hanging out with me. What is it, 3 a.m.? Goodness gracious. Thank you all. I'm going to get in here and get to bed, make Mama see, go to bed. I think she's in there watching Pimple popping on her phone. God bless you all. Thank you very much for keeping me sane and supporting our channel. This is Jimbo coming to you live from the stand.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face just to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes my dynasty.